Fuck is what? I almost say it's right here. Is that Zay?
It's a Western Conference game on display featuring the Sacramento Kings. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And the Grizzlies on friendly ground as they continue this homestand.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
It's a matchup that suits them, and if they win this one, they're going to have a big mental edge the next two times they see each other.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
To the wing on the left. Back to Bain. Just 3 to shoot. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's Fox. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside, Bain lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, Bain. And down it it goes, jamming that one home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can.
Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
And that's big-time stuff there. Moran looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
A pass to Fox. Driving in. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
And, guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Clark in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like how Fox ran that 2-man game, making the correct decision. I'd like to see that more from him.
Outside, Dane. Nobody near Williams. Picked by Clark. And finished off by Morant.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Some changes for Memphis.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Chandler's shot, good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Alexander Walker. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Chandler outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Takes a step back. Pass to Herter. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. Chandler goes in. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Spins. Spins to the rack. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bagley. Stolen by Mitchell. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Pass to Brooks. Screen by Adams. Three-pointer, Heel. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Tries again. On the wing, Mitchell. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Foster. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Misses the three. Here's Chandler. And then Chandler with the jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Driving inside. That one drops for him. Herter's got it all tied up now for Sacramento. The shot by Chandler wide open. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
That's good from Chandler. Here's Foster. Pass to Herter. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Adams.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bagley the screen. Pass to Okogie. Herter with it. Off the run. Hits it from three-point range. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's
Yes! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Mitchell outside. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him. Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Not a guy you want to put on the line. Field is just money from there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis? Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Now, here's Morant for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the middle. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Pass to Morant. The drive by Bain. Clark with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Clark's got 6.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Here's the 3. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant left side. Outside Williams. Pass to Bain. From deep three-point range, it's deflected. .29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Floats it up there for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Foster. Valanciunas. And stay with the play. Valanciunas.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Here's Herter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Into the lane. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Clark outside. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Takes the three. Offensive rebound. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 6.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And he gets it to go.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Pass to Williams. Bain with it. 8 points for him. For the three. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive back.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Morant with a wide open look. The long distance three is buried. Morant's got 17.
And shooting wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
That one good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Second shot opportunity. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Kings have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Down low. Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 10 points for Desmond Bain.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Fires for 3. And they get it back. Outside, Fox. Second chance shot. Up again. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Fades and shoots. That shot missing. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. .153 left in the third quarter of the game. On offense, here are the Kings. Big stretch here, going 10-2. And he guns it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, Bain. To the inside. Morant outside. Fox with the steal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
So it's the Grizzlies now. A 2-point game. Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by Bagley. And he drives in and finished off by Bagley.
Just skilled at attacking on the drive. He's got the size and mobility. Bagley just really tough to contain.
Chandler's shot good. And the Kings with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Up top, Herder. From deep. And another three for Sacramento.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Mitchell. From downtown. That one doesn't go. Got it off in time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Kings lead by 4. Live from the... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Grizzlies trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Hield. It's blocked. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Fox leading the charge. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Mitchell right side. Brooks with no one around. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Here's Chandler. Got a piece of it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Herder. The shot comes out. Nice D from Brooks. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Out to Chandler. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty, very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Healed right side. Cuts off the pass. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Alexander Walker. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
On the wing, Mitchell. Adams down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice D from Brooks.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So both teams changing it up here.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Out to the right wing. Pocket 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The 3 from Morant. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant got 11 points here in just the second half. Plays it up and banks it in.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Inside. It's deflected. Murray scanning the floor. Outside, Fox. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Outside for Murray. The Kings need to get off a shot here. From past the arc. And it's Foster missing. Memphis trailing here. Here's Clark. Lays it up off the glass.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
to the left wing. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Morant with the rebound. Left side, Bain. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bain. That one doesn't drop. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
To the inside. Williams. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. The three from Morant. Misses the tray. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. This is the first game back in Denver for the Nuggets. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win. They come into this one feeling good about the matchup. They've taken both games so far this season.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Wall, that's good. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
From deep, Wall. Sacramento grabs the miss. Driving the lane, and he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Wall. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Pass to George. Five on the clock. To the inside. And Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Come on. Here's Valanciunas. Tries again. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now Murray. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Here's Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Wall. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the left wing. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That one is no good. Outside for George. deep. And it's Fox with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 3. No good on that one. And it's Denver the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And George drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Down low, Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Bucket is good. Wall's got 8 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Wall with the drive. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Leonard inside. That one drops for him. He's got 5.
Kawhi operating in the painted area. So tough to stop.
And there's the drive.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Off by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And he drives in.
With a one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Leonard looking over the floor. Fires the 3. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. The Kings trailing. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Pass to George. The 17-footer. John Wall getting it done for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute.
21.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Here's Foster. Up top, Bagley. Foster, that's good. Foster's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Well, Bagley will score on those possessions, this time electing to pass it.
It's deflected. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, Bagley punishing the defense that time.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And the Nuggets making a change here. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. George double teamed. 4 on the clock. And another miss by Denver.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Markkanen showing all 7-foot of himself there.
And George, here we go. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Foster. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Herter. Outside for Bagley. It's hauled in by George. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from 2-point land, 3-point land. Free throw line, it's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Here's Herter. Second chance shot. Pass to Foster. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Gonna have to do more to shut down Bagley.
Denver in the lead. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. The Kings trailed by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That's his first foul. Herter on the wing. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Foster. Sensational block. Outside Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Like to see when Markkanen has that size and gets to the rim.
Lets it go from deep. Okeke grabs the miss. The Nuggets lead by 5. Markkanen down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Markkanen's got 4 this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Foster. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 5 to shoot. Stolen by George. And George with the stuff.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Here's Foster. Here's Bagley. Nails the baby hook. Bagley's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Markkanen. It's good from long range. Markkanen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
Just loves it. Loves to play like a guard and shoot it from the perimeter. Markkanen's bread and butter.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bagley. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Some fouls out there can be smart. That's one. Bagley too good inside, so hold him down.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trail by 8. Now here's Fox. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 7. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Rob. Here's Okeke. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fox with the steal. Here's Murray. Valanciunas with the ball. Right side, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And another miss by Denver.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Kings have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Keegan Murray. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And George gets it to go.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
From deep, Wall. A shot that time, not on target. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Now, here is George. 17 points in the game. Pass to Wall. Rebound by the Kings.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years at the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Good on the bucket.
Just smart use right there, Paul George, in the mid-range.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. King substitution. Kevin
Screen by Valanciunas. Back to Murray. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wall looking for an opening. In the corner, George with it. Offline with his three.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Inside, Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground.
Back the Wall. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
To the middle. Here's Herter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, George. He's got 19. The Kings trail by 6. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the big man's got to be feeling it right now. A catch-and-shoot jumper from Valanciunas.
Wall, no luck.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Now George. Down low. Wall's shot is good. And that's 15 points for John Wall.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
The fadeaway. Good work there as it goes. 20 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. 6 points for him. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. And it's Wall in the corner. Again, the miss by Wall.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Banked in off the glass.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Yes, and the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
And the Kings will go for a different look here.
First team down.
58 seconds left in the third. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Bagley. 8 points for him. Right wing. Here's Foster. And it's off from three-point range. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Foster. Lays it up off the glass.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Okeke. Lets it go with the 3. The shot will not fall. John Wall getting it done for Denver. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be plenty. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Sacramento has possession. 6-point game. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle. And as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, he scored a lot of tough baskets in his young career, being a focal point of an offense, has Bagley.
And here's Harden. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And man, is this team... on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
First free throw is good.
At the line for two.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. They've led by as much as 10. Drops in the tray.
We've seen George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pulls up on the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 26 points for him.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Murray, good. Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by George. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Denver.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And it's George missing.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Valanciunas does a great job of surveying the floor and willing to find the open man. Nice extra pass.
Here's Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Murray outside. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 5-point Nugget lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Left side, Wall. And he drops it away up off the glass. Wall's got 26 points.
And on the offensive end, Wall has been locked in, pushing out the distractions and just delivering for his team.
Basket counts.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that
one. On the wing, George. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. George with the stuff.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope.
What the?
Looking to get
Okay.
his guys going when they're open.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Into the game.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 10-point Denver lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The Nuggets leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Denver.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Wall.
And serving up feeds all night long. He